All right. Live, July 10th, 2004.
Sweating.
That would be crazy if it was 2004.
Is it not?
No, it's not.
Crazy if my dog stopped painting like that. What's going on, fellas? Happy hump day. Cheers to you. Another live show. Nothing planned. I'm 4 margaritas in, by the way. So
I would like to know what Sean is talking about here.
Terrence Shannon Jr. is playing on Friday.
No, who cares?
Wow. Okay. Well, all right. Terrence Shannon Jr. plays on Friday. Is that going to be live somewhere, Sean?
Probably NBA TV, right? Summer League.
Is that a real channel? Are you Googling
Let's see.
it?
Yeah. ESPN
Bootzilla,
2.
what's up? Embrats, what's up? Eric, what's up?
ESPN 2. And then they're on ESPN Plus and NBA TV on Sunday. And then they're on ESPN 2 next Tuesday at 7 o'clock Eastern. So
Tuesday what?
Tuesday.
Quackle, what's going on? We really don't have anything planned tonight, so we're just
Did you see?
Just going live.
Did you see? We don't have to have anything planned. I mean, we can do this. We know what we're doing.
Yeah, we're
did you see? Did you see the Bulls tweet of Marcus Damas getting dunked on? The picture.
I did see that.
Disappointing in the person that posted that.
When I got home from Mexican, I did what you do after you eat Mexican, got on Twitter, and yeah, first thing I saw.
I think you wanted to slip that in for no reason, but okay.
I mean, why not? Damask, not a rim protector, though. Did you expect anything less?
I don't like that they posted it.
I mean, he's just got like a Exhibit 10 or whatever that is. Why do they care if they show that?
Because he went to U of I.
Bro. Jason says TSJ is going to kill it. What do you think TSJ puts up? Over under 10 points?
Under.
Under 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds like we dodged a locker room cancer with Fears. What has Fears been doing? I missed that. I did see this. Pajemski is tweeting about the Illini. I think Ant Wright started that, though. I know he's your buddy and all, but does Pods really think that he should have played that his freshman year? I mean, that's
what I think is most interesting about this is that people get mad about it. I tweeted about it.
Did you? What'd you say? You just put a picture of Michael Scott. What's his name? Is that right?
That's correct. Nice. I don't know what he's talking about with like what truth. That's what I don't understand. Like, oh, the truth will always find its way out. Like,
yeah, I think it's
okay. Like, there's no true or false to him being the only NBA player from that team.
Well,
because Coleman Hawkins eventually will have the NBA logo there.
Do you think that Brad said you're not playing Kick Rocks for his sophomore year?
No. I would guess that Brad couldn't guarantee a starting role. Which
kind of like with Fears. I don't know if Fears is a bad teammate. That's what's with all the B pods hating on Illinois?
Consider the source on the Fears thing there in the comments, fellas. I mean, geez. But no, yeah. I don't really care what Podge tweets, Tweet what he wants. At this point, I don't think that what is Hinkle talking about? I haven't been getting political at all on Twitter. I don't know what Hinkle's talking about.
You've been tweeting some things out on the personal account. I've noticed.
Did I?
Yeah.
We had like one thing.
Well, that's enough.
Which one?
Your political take, Hinkle.
What did I tweet?
Oh no, you're gonna have to go back like 20 pages because you tweet all the time.
I don't tweet that much anymore.
You guys think Fears has a chance of coming back? I don't know. I don't see it happening, but
I retweeted this.
I can't read that. Read it out loud. Read it out loud. Nobody can see that. Come
Got my
on.
phone.
Read it out loud. Do it.
You want me to?
Yeah, I do.
What sucks is my family and friends are starting to waver. I will never stop supporting Joseph Biden, even if he has an illness related to dementia. The press will not mention that he had an allergic reaction to cold medicine during the debate that made him sound incoherent.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good.
Anyways,
It's not a joke. I totally agree with all of that. But no, I don't know what
good
Hinkle's
show.
talking
All
about.
right. See you guys later.
I don't know what Hinkle's talking about.
I saw it. I'll look for it. You go ahead and talk to the people.
I retweeted like one thing, plus that. Whatever.
Well, that's all it takes. That's why you don't talk politics on Twitter.
I don't care. I mean, I will talk politics right here, right now. I don't care. Fears is not coming back. That's gone. That's over. Jasper Johnson, totally happening. Guaranteed lock. Lock it in. One thing that I wonder about with him, though, is Jasper Johnson is a shooting guard. You think we have Boswell for 2 years? I think more likely Boswell is here at least 2 years as opposed to Giacchionis,
It's true.
probably. So he could be an interesting, backcourt mate with Boswell. How tall is 6'4" Jasper Johnson? That's not bad.
You're reposting Tim Pool. I think that's probably.
Oh, but that
enough.
was just one thing. I thought that it was,
Hold on,
yeah.
there's more.
Kind of regret retweeting that because, like, what's the point? I could never support a guy who lives about his handicap. Good stuff there, Hinkle. Good take.
I think that's supposed to say lies.
I'll go retweet another political thing right now. Watch this.
You said you're lying about your handicap.
No, God.
Hit the V on accident. See, told you.
Yeah, no shit. What do you think? I'm an idiot?
I kind of think you're an idiot.
That's fair.
Yeah, this has been good. What else you guys want to talk about? Are we getting Jasper Johnson? Yes. Ethan put a crystal ball in yesterday for it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Locked.
take that for what you want.
Locked.
Don't burn any bridges. I agree. Well, let's not burn bridges with Fears. He might watch this someday and be like,
He's going to be like, wow,
these
Jeffrey,
two losers don't want me.
Jeffrey really wrote me off, huh?
What are your thoughts on Will Riley showed up? Will Riley is in the house.
That's great. We skipped this one.
Who's the X factor on this coming year's team? It's a great question. I think in the eyes of Illini fans, it's gonna be Kasparis, or however you say his name. Just because there's so much of, he's gonna be the guy, and if he's not the guy, then is Illinois in trouble?
I didn't know we were going to be talking about basketball tonight.
I thought this was Illini basketball podcast.
I thought we were going to talk like golf and politics. And
Yeah,
stuff.
we'll get there. We'll get there.
Politics.
We should probably talk a little basketball just to get the people in.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, okay.
We got a lot of Boswell X factors, huh?
Depends on how important you think having a point guard is.
I think it's Tomislavi. And because the center, I think the center position is something that Illinois kind of is a question mark right now. I know that Brad likes running the 5 out and, likes running NBA style offense. But I think the defense against bigs is going to be kind of important. So that would be my guy you need. Because who's his backup right now?
Dane Danger.
Booth.
We're going to miss Dane Danger.
Big T or Hummerhouse will be the X factor. Boswell. We got a lot of Boswell lovers.
I think the X factor is AJ Red.
Who's your favorite pickup for this team so far?
Hummerhouse.
Big Hummer?
Yeah, he's the only old player on the roster.
I like that. Did you take that from Armchair? Or? No,
they still write stuff. What do you think about Lorenzo Massetti advancing to the semifinals of the Wimbledon?
It seems like a good thing for him.
Yeah.
Who's he facing?
I don't know.
Okay.
Alcaraz or Medvedev, I guess. I don't know. Somebody say in the comments.
What do you think of the Uruguay-Colombia match going on in Copa America right now?
Colombia's down to 10 players.
Okay. I don't know. It's just what's happening on my Twitter feed. The big center we picked up is my favorite. See, is that the problem? Like how many Illinois fans out there actually know who's on the roster?
That's great. Speaking of basketball,
I hate you.
That's funny. Speaking of basketball, 1 hour, USA Canada basketball
for the Olympics.
Yeah, it's not for the Olympics. Well, it's for it's not an Olympic game. It's just a showcase.
Did they get into the Olympics?
No, they're just playing.
What about Cooper Flag tearing up the vets? Huh?
I wasn't even looking. I haven't even seen any of that, but that's good.
I saw it once in my feed, and then I saw Brandon Pajimski get his shit blocked by Anthony Davis, I believe.
I think
the game. So look, check it out. It's literally just talking about it. What do you think about Cooper Flag being on the cover of NBA 2K5? What do you think about? Are we going to talk about anything? We're just going to keep. He's playing Novak Djokovic. You're an idiot.
Sorry. Well, I don't know who's left.
Thanks, Bootzilla.
Alcaraz and Medvedev. Are they playing each other? Is it Alcaraz against Medvedev on the other side? Cooper Flag, I wish was going to UConn. It sucks he's going to Duke because that just instantly, when you're a white Duke guy, you're just unlikable instantly. And he's way, way, way better than Flop Popowski, so that's good. At least he'll be fun to watch.
That's a weird situation, but
well, anyone who reads into that has way too much time on their hands.
I don't think you have to read into it. I think it's kind of there in black and white, but sure.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about, barely.
How do you feel about a hot dog being a taco and not a sandwich? What are we doing?
Hey, Bootzilla, what's the other side of the semifinal? Is it Alcaraz, Medvedev, or no? Hurry up.
Putting timers on these guys.
Scottish Open this week. First time we get to see Rory since Pinehurst.
When did the John Deere move up a week? Because didn't it used to be the week before the Open, and then they must have moved it so they could entice more people, and
everyone
still nobody goes there. Well, yeah, you want to get ready.
Spieth was there. Spieth had a good Saturday. See, I know
did.
something about the semifinals. See, it's Alcaraz and Medvedev. Ha! My prediction is Djokovic, Alcaraz with Alcaraz winning.
Hmm.
What a
Well, take
cupcake
Goodzilla
opponent for
for a
Novak
tennis
Djokovic.
guy, but who would have
Do you,
thunk?
do you want to talk about the John Deere now? Because I
Do I
think that,
care about the John Deere?
well, you didn't like my tweet.
I care that you want to take a PGA Tour event that comes to Illinois away from Illinois. That bothers me. A course that you could drive 3 hours to and play today if you wanted to, and you're like, "Oh, screw this! They're too good for it." Like, I don't understand it.
Let's go over my 7 points here. Number one, I
Why do you
walked
have
back.
7 points?
Hang on. Number one, I walked it back a little bit. Okay. One thing that I think is good about that event is that we got a young winner. Like Davis Thompson's a good, solid young player. Number two, I think the course. I don't know how many PGA Tour events we need that are just outright birdie fest. Like I don't think that's the best way to watch these guys play golf. Number three, there were 16 players that shot 20 under or better. That is a lot.
My point one.
Number four.
Oh,
I got
yeah,
like
you
four
got
more to
7.
go.
I forgot you got 7.
Number four. The field is just not even close to good.
Exactly. But why is that?
Number
Because
five,
everybody is
because,
over the seas trying to get ready for the Open. So why does it matter to you where they play this tournament at? Because it's going to be shit golfers anyways.
Number five, I think the golf course
They
just
shoot 20 plus under.
The golf course is like great for players like us to play, but it's not good on like there's like 3 holes that are like, oh, it's a fun hole. It's not the worst stop on the PGA Tour. It's up there. It's not the worst. Number 6, it's just a shame that there are so many good golf courses in this state, and we have to have this event because it's John Deere and it's a TPC course, and it's disgusting. I'd rather see them play Olympia Fields.
Piper?
No, Olympia Fields.
Do you think Panther Creek is a better course than TPC Deer Run?
I think a lot of the TPC courses suck, but no, I think Deer Run's better. I mean, you've been there. You've seen both.
Yeah, but my memory sucks. So I remember
that sucks for you.
I remember, let's see, the par 5.
Which one?
It
2
goes down and then straight dog leg, right? Yeah, 2, I believe.
Number 2, yeah.
I remember that hole. I remember like 17 or something. The big tree in the middle of the fairway. 8. It might be like 16.
Yeah, that's
and then I think I doubled 18 to shoot 74. So I mean, yeah, if I can shoot 74 there, yeah. I mean, it's...
So number 7, my final point here. Okay. I kind of forgot what it was, but did you see Spieth? Is number 10 the par 5 that has the water up the right side?
No clue.
Spieth just started the event by hitting a bullet right down the middle of the fairway and just blowing a 3-wood right into the water on his second shot. That was pretty sick. And my 7th and final point is that TPC golf courses suck and I hate them and they're dumb and they're not fun to watch on TV. And Deere Run did not even come close to producing like a good finish. So it's partly a credit to Davis Thompson and, a discredit to guys like Spieth who shoot 63 on Saturday and just are complete no-shows on Sunday. So
why is Ohtani making inappropriate gestures filling up my Twitter feed? It seems a little much.
We're talking about golf and everyone's talking about basketball. Shut up about basketball.
They really don't care.
It's not a basketball show. Look at Hinkle cares. He called it a Mickey Mouse course. Good point by him.
Have you ever played there, Hinkle?
You know what TPC course is like easy but way more fun to watch than Deere Run?
I don't.
River Highlands. That's where
But
the
why?
traveling-
Like,
that's where the
why would
travelers
you?
are.
Why would you want him to take it away from us? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Because it's a pointless, boring event. Like,
But it
most
isn't
Illinois
going to
golf.
be pointless and boring anyways because you're not going to have any big names. And didn't they say
Speed-
like 23 of the last 25 winners were first-time winners or something?
Spieth is
That's
there.
cool.
Spieth's a big name.
You keep saying that. He guaranteed like the next 5 years, and then he went on his crazy run, and he never came back. And then he
Says a lot about
sucked
the
for the
event.
last 10 years.
10. Jesus.
came
He's
back.
won 4 majors in the last 10 years. 3 majors, sorry. He's won 3 majors in the last 10 years.
Yeah, when do you win them all?
When did you win them all?
15? I'm asking when he won them
15.
all.
15, he won 1. 16, he won 2, maybe, or
Okay.
something.
And then he didn't come back for 8 years after saying that he'd come back for 5. Anyways, some guy's going to win 20 Grand Slams. Memphis is being mentioned in the top 25 to start out the season. Probably because they got Dane Danger. Yeah, Indiana Cupcake Non-Con. Sure, let's talk about this. Apparently, Indiana fans are mad because people don't know what the battle for Atlantis is. And they're like, oh, but Arizona and Gonzaga are there. I don't know who else is there. But that doesn't guarantee they're going to play any of them.
Yeah, you can't not have like an away game or neutral against like a elite opponent. Like, credit to Illinois, they're playing Arkansas, Tennessee, Alabama. Like, they're playing heavy hitters. And I think there might be something to Brad wanting to play these SEC teams because that's kind of the same way that
it's his style.
Yeah, that's the kind of the same way he wants to play. So maybe when my hair gets longer, Hinkle, how about that? Jesus.
Yeah, do you think Woodson's just scared to suck with these guys again?
But the way to like get away with that is having a hard schedule.
When's
Great point
beanie
here.
season? I don't know.
You ready for the event this weekend?
Yeah.
Game feeling good? You feel good about
Do you want to bet? No, I haven't played golf.
Well, I had the Shanks and shot a 48 2 days ago, so.
When the hell was the last time? I think Thursday. Like, I haven't played golf in 2 weeks. You guys want to put side bets on what team wins between me and Ethan this weekend?
I'll tell you this.
Maybe we can do some live updates on Twitter.
I can't imagine how bad your Shank thing must have felt on that trip last year, because it felt really bad Monday. Really bad.
Dude, when you get them, it's not good.
I've hit like 300 balls the last 2 days trying to get rid of it, and I think I did.
I don't think you can get rid. Like,
you just got to bring your hands
fully.
more. You got to get your hands more inside on the downswing. So if you're going to hit it, you want to hit it in between the middle of the face and the toe. You can get away with that. Just stay away from the hosel. It's tough. I mean, I shot 3 over today, so
that's good.
On the front, not.
It's a good thing you got a partner to carry you.
That's another good point. He's been playing really, really solid golf.
He has been playing well.
Hopefully, he can carry me a little bit, because you never know when I'll hit one. You never know.
So when you guys play the scramble, do you think you'll shoot lower than best ball since you're basically going to use his shot every time?
Great question. I don't know. I think we'll probably shoot lower than I mean, why wouldn't we? We should.
Indiana versus Kentucky starts a series in 25-26.
That's way too late. That's 3 years too late.
Yeah, Illinois' schedule is pretty good. I'm surprised it hasn't dropped. I was kind of hoping it dropped tonight before we went on this and talked about absolutely nothing, but here we are. Are you ever going to change your name with College Hoops Enthusiasts?
No.
It's going to be there forever?
Probably, yeah.
the most American part of the presidential debates was the dispute over golf handicaps. Yeah, Trump's going to give him 20 strokes. That seems insane. Like, I kind of want to see it happen because I want to see how good Donald Trump really is. Like, he talks like he's really good and apparently carries like a 2 handicap.
He's got an okay swing, but he's definitely a huge cheater. So
that's kind of what I'm getting at. I think it's funny that Biden's always like, oh, if you carry your clubs, I'll play you. Like, Biden can carry clubs for 18 holes. Like, come
you're
on,
getting
guys.
political.
No, I'm getting golfical. That's completely different.
I think the way he said it was funny. Like, I said I'd play if you carry your clubs. Think you could do it?
Are they going to Spain this year? When's the first fall practice? Jeffrey, you're mistaking us for like journalists or something. Just gonna say that.
Yeah, they're going to Spain.
They are? You're such a liar. You're Donald Trumping us right now.
They're going to Spain. Why are you getting so political?
2-time club champion, not even senior. I'm a 2-time club champion. Hinkle, you believe that?
It's been so long that people have forgotten, though. Like, I asked the general manager about it, and he didn't remember that you won.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, that should motivate you.
Ouch. I really want Illinois to go back to Maui. I would really like Illinois to go back to Vegas because that was awesome.
I'll go if they go back to Vegas.
What would you do in Vegas?
Gamble. I know how to play a little blackjack and such, stuff like that.
Uh-huh. All right, well, we got the chat all political now. So
yeah, good job. Jesus.
Good work. I was just talking about the golf game. I wasn't talking about politics.
So who are you voting for? Don't answer that.
Probably.
Don't answer that.
I don't know if I'm gonna vote, to be honest with you. I don't like either of them. So
I'll vote. I mean, it's your right as an American.
I'll probably write myself in. You think that'll work?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, it's getting crazy.
So Scottish Open, you got any action out there? You gonna bet like Rory or something?
I don't think Rory has a chance.
I think if there was a bet out there that existed, I would love to bet Rory like top 5 both of the next 2 weeks because I think that's almost a lock.
Can the Live guys play in that?
Scottish Open?
Yeah.
No, it's a DP World Tour event.
Oh, gotcha. So I was going to
thoughts on well, John Rahm still plays golf. I wasn't aware.
He's second in the Live rankings. I don't know what you're talking about.
Which is weird because he's been like really bad this year. I think that says a lot about Live.
The Live, yeah.
Yeah.
Thoughts about Keegan Bradley being the
I wrote about it.
Ryder. I read that. Very good.
Yeah. I think it's interesting because they could have gone the direction that we all thought they were going to go, which was Stuart Sink or Fred Couples or one of those guys, and they went in a complete different direction. And I don't blame them. I don't think anybody that was involved with last year, whether it was their fault or not, should be involved this next year. Like Zach Johnson, see ya.
Zach Johnson is apparently who called him to tell him that he was going to be.
That's probably just a captain thing.
Which I think is weird because he also called him to say, "Hey, I'm taking my buddies with me to go get our asses kicked."
Who do you think was the biggest problem of the captain's picks last year?
That's a good question.
He wears orange.
Jordan Spieth and Ricky Fowler.
Ricky was Spieth wasn't good, but at least when Spieth is bad, it's like, oh my God, this is kind of fun to watch because it's Spieth. Ricky was a complete zero, literally gave up.
I mean, yeah, I get that, but Ricky was kind of having a comeback season, so I get the pick.
I don't know. I don't know. If
I don't know the numbers like you do, so I couldn't say who sucked and who was bad. Like they all sucked, I feel. Except for Justin Thomas, which was not a good pick if you look at numbers. So,
but it's kind of hard to look at the history of JT in the Ryder Cup and not take him, and he was fine. Ricky was terrible in Europe the first time. That's kind of the thing, and that was the thing where like people were saying take Bryson. Bryson wasn't what he is now last year.
Now, sure.
And Bryson in Europe in 2018 at Le Golf National was not good either. So,
but Bryson loves America.
That is so true. Really not surprised by Jeffrey's take in the chat there. Really
is this the first time? I'm not reading it. Is this the first time that somebody under 40 has been a captain to the Ryder Cup? Like Keegan Bradley's younger than I am.
That's embarrassing to say out loud.
That's only by a year. Calm down. Oh. Sorry. Anyways, hold on. Would you vote for Biden if he was the coach of Illinois and started Dane Danger, Jeffrey? Would that get his vote for you? Anyways,
he said he is voting for him.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Take it back.
Put it the other way around.
Would you vote for Trump if he was the coach at Illinois and started Dane Danger? That's what I meant to say. Sorry. I'm an idiot. What is going on?
Arnold Palmer was 34 in 1960.
What is going on?
Arnold Palmer was 34 in 1963 as a Ryder Cup captain. I think another element of the future of the U.S. Ryder Cup team is it has to be Tiger in 27 in Ireland. It has to be. And I think it's also a shame that we're never going to see Phil as a Ryder Cup captain because I think he would have been great. I think Phil, if you look at historically speaking with the Ryder Cup, you just have to go back to 2014 and look at how bad of a job Tom Watson did and the way Phil was that entire time with the team. Everything from that Ryder Cup tells me Phil would be a great Ryder Cup captain, and it's not going to happen. And it makes sense why it's not going to happen, but it sucks that it's not going to happen.
Do you think if everything like comes together, or has that stopped? I don't know. I don't keep up with it. Like,
I don't think anything could happen that would ever give Phil the chance to be a Ryder Cup captain, no matter what. So,
yeah, Dane Danger do well for Memphis. I agree. I don't think there's any ill will towards Dane Danger.
I find it interesting that
I think Ethan just likes to argue with Jeffrey, and we also don't think that Dane was a good fit for this Illinois team and what Brad Underwood likes to do. And Dane Danger is a mid-major dominator, and he's playing in a mid-major. So
it's also interesting to think about policy versus running mouth, and that being your selection for reasons to vote. So just thought I'd throw that out there. But Ryder Cup, I mean,
Philip,
Beth Page
I'm glad that you're
listening.
I'm glad that you're listening to us discuss it, and you have no idea what it is. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it.
No, I think the U.S., it would be very hard for them to lose this Ryder Cup next year. So,
why do you think that?
Home court advantage and just a golf course that's so
How often
American.
has home court advantage mattered in the Ryder Cup to
2021? 2021 Whistling Straits was pretty cool. Hazeltine. I know Medina was a choke, but it's one of those things. What I meant, Jeffrey, was your selection is based upon this guy runs his mouth, but this guy doesn't, as opposed to looking at other actual political things. But that's fine. I know a lot of people are like you, and a lot of those people aren't very good thinkers, but maybe you are. Who knows?
Oh my God.
That's a joke. Come on. I'm just
oh my God.
You got to wind people up a little bit. Let them
Don't
go.
talk
Let 'em
politics and
roll.
literally attack somebody about their politics.
It's a joke. Oh my God, you're soft.
Hilarious.
Does
Hilarious.
the U.S. have a great question here by Hinkle? Does the U.S. have a better chance at winning the Ryder Cup with Trump or Biden as president? I think they went what 0-1 with Trump, and then there's COVID, and then Biden's 1-0 technically, I guess. Right? Yeah, great question.
He'd be 1-1. They lost.
Oh yeah, they lost 1-1. Sorry. I think they have a better
But
chance.
what did they do under Obama? That's the real question.
They lost to Medina. Like, technically, Hazeltine was there, so they won that. They lost Glen Eagles. So that's 1 and 2 right there. 2 and 3, I think.
When do you start? 12? Europe. United States, Europe.
Oh, wait. Well, technically, 08 would have been a Bush Ryder Cup. So this would have been 10, 12,
Okay, 10
14, 16.
Europe. 12
So 1
Europe.
and 3?
14 Europe. 16 United States. I don't know who would have been in the presidency at that time, but
Jeffrey, what's your take on the war in Ukraine? Go ahead. Anyway.
Isn't it crazy? Great Britain won back in 1929. That's weird.
It used to be a
United States won everyone from 1935 to 1983.
dynasty. Are you looking at President's Cup or Ryder Cup?
This is Ryder Cup.
Yeah, because the President's Cup hasn't been going on that long. That's this year. We should be focused on that. Jim Furyk, captain, Royal Montreal Golf Club in September. It should be an interesting team. No live guys at the President's Cup. So the international team is basically going to be like Tom Kim and then Jason Day and Adam Scott.
Yeah, I don't think anybody cares about the President's Cup.
I think the President's Cup is one of those things that nobody cares about until it happens. You're like, oh, this, it's fun to watch.
It's fun to watch, sure. It's kind of like the John Deere Classic.
I think this could be a good audition year for some Ryder Cup guys. Don't say that. You have Cam Young played in the last President's Cup. We'll see if he can take the leap. Thigala, Akshay, some good. I mean, you look at a guy like Max who played in the President's Cup in 2022, and then obviously was really, really good for the U.S. in the Ryder Cup last year, as I always predicted would happen. Thank you. Yeah.
Mhm.
So Hazeltine was his only win. Philip, Jesus, get with the program.
It's crazy how off the rails this gets.
Well, it's not.
Anyways,
we're not here to be on the rails.
What else would you guys like to talk about? Because apparently nobody cares about golf.
Which sucks because like golf's a good sport. Jeffrey's taking too long to answer my question. I'm thinking that he's like copying and pasting something. Okay, here we go. That seems like a radical take there, Jeffrey. That seems a little radical.
Hawk Tua, spit on that thing. Thanks, Hinkle.
I mean, that's the most brainless, dumbest thing to go viral in Elon's history, Elon's Twitter history.
I mean, sure.
It is.
Do you guys like the Olympics at all?
Great. Some Southern girl is a whore. Congrats. I mean, Jesus. Am I wrong? I mean, I'm not.
So, I saw a thing that the reason why that blew up is because the mailman probably hasn't been hocked to it on, and it's probably something they'd like to experience. So the mailman,
the U.S. Postal
blew it up.
Service.
Yeah, the mailman, John Kerry.
So you can tell that somebody.
Like that?
You could tell somebody who probably not. Yeah, definitely not. Especially with what I'm about to say. You could tell somebody who's like really like way too like just Jeffrey. Like, dude, you don't have to get offended by me saying that what you were saying was a little radical. Like, you don't have to get offended by that. That's like, stop it.
She thinks she's the comedian is what I think is the craziest thing. He's
Well,
like,
when you
she's trying
talk
to
like
brand
this and
herself
you're talking like you're
and
from
be a comedian.
the South and you're talking, my mama and stuff and my truck.
The
It's
biggest
fucking
thing is though, like she was hammered when she said that. So is she funny when she's sober? Probably not.
You know who's more funny than she is? D. Reynolds is
Everybody.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Any opinion on?
Cybertruck.
Oh wait, hold on. Do you guys like the Olympics? What'd you say?
I didn't
Because
say anything.
Bootzilla said, I guess that answers my question. It was because we started talking about Haktua. Yeah, I'll watch the Olympics for sure.
Olympic golf this year.
Swimming,
I think
gymnastics.
getting back to golf,
Shh, I'm talking.
U.S. is a gymnastics dynasty, by the way.
Golf. I'm not a big Olympic golf guy, so probably not. Especially because Bryson DeChambeau didn't get to go for America. Bullshit. And
cares?
then I'll watch women's basketball.
If you could put together 4 players from the U.S. to play in the Olympics this year in golf, who would they be? Scotty. I think Scotty and
Scotty
Xander are locks.
and Xander. Bryson, I
Bryson.
think would be a lock. Should be a lock. And then the 4th. That's who's the other ones going right now?
It's Morikawa, Xander, Scotty, and Wyndham. I think Morikawa would probably be the 4th for me.
Yeah, I don't think Wyndham should be.
Maybe. Well, I like Max, so Max.
That's true.
Fun.
I think Max would be good for it. Like I think Max is a great Ryder Cup guy. I just think like coming up and like becoming somebody like you. I don't know. I think it's different than a guy that just comes in and just dominate. You know what I'm saying.
2028
track
Olympics.
and field. No, I will not watch people run. It wears me out.
2028 Olympics are in Los Angeles, I believe, and they're going to be doing, I think, a mixed team event for golf, women's and men's. So that would be interesting. Nelly
For
Korda,
what?
Rose Zhang, a mixed team event for golf
In the Winter Olympics?
in the Summer Olympics 2028. Jesus, what a stupid! What are you doing?
Women's basketball?
I think they're playing Le Golf National for the Olympics this year. It's in
Where
France,
is the
right?
Olympics? Paris?
Yeah, I think if it's in Paris, it's got to be. Somebody look up where they're playing. I think it's Le Golf National.
Easy, Bootzilla. No, I don't. It was a joke.
Jeffrey just fell to his knees after reading that comment. He's offended, probably.
I don't know what Jeffrey's saying.
I don't either. I don't know what that means. Yeah, because
what are your thoughts on the Cybertruck?
You definitely send the brainless people to Ellen or The View. There's no doubt. The more brainless you are, the better you are on those shows. So that would be a good idea. Cybertruck, yeah. Another terrible thing by Elon.
Like we live in Illinois, right? Like there's no Teslas, barely.
I've seen Teslas at the golf course.
I mean, there's some, but it's not like I had a buddy that came and played golf last week. You weren't invited because I don't like you. You played.
I kind of was.
You were, but our 4th got filled, so you weren't invited.
It's the last elite golf I've
anyways, he lived in Virginia, Washington, D.C. area, and he has seen 3 Cybertrucks. You just don't have that in Central Illinois. We like our gas and our diesel.
Anybody who drives a Tesla is a fucking douche. But other than that.
See, exactly. We like our gas and our diesel.
Why do people hate golf? That's crazy. Whatever. Teach their own. They probably like baseball or something.
We're not even talking golf. We're talking Elon Musk and Teslas and Cybertrucks now. New season of Beavis and Butthead about to start. Gotta go. Enjoy, LFG.
That's a good.
Enjoy.
Yeah,
I saw LFG on Twitter the other day. I didn't know he was on Twitter. He doesn't follow me.
I mean, the thing about Forrest Gump is that movie is like wildly overrated. It is
so long.
It completely stole awards in that big movie year. You're telling me Forrest Gump is a better film than Pulp Fiction? No, it's not.
Yes, that's awful. Awful
movie. Forrest agrees. It's overrated.
Pulp Fiction is not a good movie.
It's better than Forrest Gump.
You guys and your whatever that director's name is.
Wow, that's amazing how they're talking about shrimp. God, that's so good. That's such brilliant cinema. They're talking about shrimp. Do you think Forrest Gump was more worthy of winning awards in '94?
Shawshank, probably the best movie ever.
Yeah, and Forrest Gump won awards over Shawshank
absolutely
in
my
1994.
top 5.
What do you think about The Departed? Are you familiar with this film?
Mm-mm.
2006,
Should I
Scorsese,
watch it?
DiCaprio, Wahlberg, Damon, Martin Sheen's in it.
Maybe
Jack
I
Nicholson's in
have
it.
seen it.
Huge cast. Super overrated movie. Like so many.
Don't you feel like a lot of those movies are just like slow?
This could be a good movie, but there's too many plot holes.
Gotcha. Tarantino, yeah, that's his name. Have you ever seen Reservoir Dogs?
Terrible film. Just not
Okay.
good. Not a
Same
fan.
guy, right?
I don't like a lot of Tarantino.
Yeah, I agree.
Alec Baldwin also in The Departed. That is correct.
He didn't shoot anybody though. That's good. I have my name because I seem to always be in the right place at the right time to see amazing things, but also hate running. I want to know what Lazy Forrest Gump's seen in his lifetime.
Fuck right.
I'm very interested in this.
There's a lot of shooting at the end of The Departed. I'll tell you that.
Presumed Innocent on Apple TV, best show on television right now. Has anybody watched the new Netflix show with the Europe? What are they? Londoners that have superpowers. Supercell, I think is what it's called. People are saying that's really good.
What is presumed innocent? That sounds like something that Hinkle would like. I assume. Oh, that's a Gyllenhaal thing. That thing that's fucking looks terrible.
Alec Baldwin trial starts today. I thought he was presumed innocent. Shut up. I need eyes. I need a new mat too. It's driving me nuts. What? Spell that thing.
Presumed innocent.
Or what should we just call it?
We're just getting into the movie and film talk. Movie and TV show. Film. What the hell is he doing? Has anyone seen the Clipped show on FX? Clipper show. Thoughts? Anybody? Thoughts? Remake Harrison Ford. I like Tarantino. I didn't say I didn't like. I said there was. Okay. Hinkle, you. Since Dane didn't. I don't think that was what Brad. The first roster that had Dane on it wasn't really built in the same way that the other ones are built. You think about like Kofi. I think the type of player Kofi was, you know.
Oh, we're still alive.
Think of the type of player Kofi was and all that. But I don't know why we're talking about basketball. Anyway, moving along. Your thoughts on what's in your golf bag right now? You have 14 in there? You gotta take one out? You want me to check you on that?
Shoot, I did have to take one out.
What do you have? Name your woods and lowest irons.
Did anybody see Bronny airball the 12-footer?
That's great. Name your woods and lowest irons.
Hope you guys are having a drink because you're gonna need one for this crap.
So you have driver,
I have
3 wood, 5 wood.
Do you want me to name them or you want to name my clubs?
Driver, 3 wood, 5 wood, 4 iron. Do you have a hybrid?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's
3 hybrid.
You should probably get rid of I would get rid of the 3 wood if I were you.
No. What happens when I got to hit 240?
5 wood.
Can't go 240.
When are you gonna have to hit 240?
I hit my 3 wood off the tee a lot.
No, you don't. What hole? 12?
9.
Really? That seems like a 5 wood hole.
6, 9, 12.
13.
That's it. No, I hit 5 wood off 13.
That's a lot of holes.
It's necessary.
I took 3 iron out of my bag, obviously. You know,
Happy Gilmore 2 is coming. Thoughts?
it's gonna suck, yeah.
Probably hate Happy Gilmore 1, don't you?
No, it's a good movie.
Mm.
Hey, good's a strong word.
I don't know how they're going to do it without Chubbs, though. I mean,
who played Chubbs? Go.
Danny Glover.
That is racist. Holy shit.
Do they not look alike, though?
Carl Weathers.
Carl Weathers. We've talked about this.
Dead, by the way. So
favorite golf movie: Tin Cup, Happy Gilmore, Caddyshack. Mine's gonna be The Legend of Bagger Vance.
I think all those movies suck. So
really,
no.
Tin Cup would be 2. The greatest game ever played would be 3. Happy Gilmore and then Caddyshack. There's probably another. The Legend of Bobby Jones was a good one. But so when I was in high school before a big tournament, I would always watch The Legend of Bagger Vance because the part where Will Smith is like, you got to focus, you got to see whatever. That always just got my stuff going.
You should watch that this weekend.
No, because I always sucked in those tournaments usually. So,
all right.
I just wasn't a good 18-hole player in high school.
Fair enough.
You know why? She had to carry your bag for 18 holes. Should be illegal.
Could you do that now?
Carry my clothes for 18 holes? Yeah, I could. I'd be miserable, but I could.
When was the last time you walked on the golf course? We haven't walked in a long time.
Last year, whenever we did.
That sucks. That's tough.
It's been a weird year. Like we haven't got to play golf like we have in the past. So
yeah, what can you do? Maybe after the challenge and stuff.
That's when Will Smith was cool. Yeah. I mean, it's probably the best golf movie ever. Like if you are a golfer and you absolutely love golf, it is the best, like, pump you up about golf movie. I think you should probably watch it this weekend.
No, I'm gonna suck anyway. It doesn't matter.
Have you ever seen The Legend of Bagger Vance?
Don't need to. I'm gonna suck anyway.
You've never seen it?
I don't watch sports movies except for the good ones, and this is clearly not a good one.
It's literally one of the best golf movies ever made. The best, if you ask me.
Out of all 7 golf movies that exist,
there's a lot of them. The Greatest Game Ever Played is also really good. With what's that guy's name that was in Transformers? You know what I'm talking about? He was in Holes. Holes would be a movie, right?
Yeah.
Or are you too young for that?
I know Holes.
You know who I'm talking about? What's that guy's name? Elijah Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, that guy. That is that. I mean, that would be It's definitely number 3 in golf movies. Caddyshack. I mean, like, I like Caddyshack, but I don't think it's right. Bill Murray was good. He made the movie, and and he barely even is in it. So
What's the driver in your bag?
AI Smoke Triple Diamond.
What
It's the
shaft
driver
is
in
in
your
that?
bag.
What shaft is in the, is that?
It's a 65-gram stiff.
What comes in the Callaways? Is it the
Oh, it's a Hawk Tua.
okay? Is it the Mitsubishi one?
No.
No.
Somebody
Project
told me
X?
no. Somebody told me they had to upgrade to get that, and it took them forever to get it. And it's literally the shaft in my club. So Kasparis Jukanis will be the first team all Big Ten calling it now. That's why I think he's the X factor, because I think Illinois fans are putting too much
It
too
is
much
the
stock.
Project X, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Project X Denali?
Mm.
That's Project
It
X.
says Denali on it. That's right.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I didn't know.
I have TSR3, so
Nobody cares.
Project X hazardous 60-gram stiff.
Nobody cares.
I'm getting a GT when they come out, but
Nobody cares.
And yeah.
All right. You guys, if you got anything else, throw in the chat, throw it in. We're gonna call it night.
How are we even getting an hour out of this? This is terrible. I might delete this.
Why would you delete it? You know what I think's funny is like people that are subscribed to us and they're like, oh, Illini Basketball Podcast was live on Wednesday again. And then they get here and they're like, oh yeah, it's just two idiots talking about nothing.
Yeah, that's true. It's like Seinfeld.
But I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the people that actually show up, all 11 of you, I think you guys understand what this is.
Definitely.
I don't know. Maybe we'll be back next Wednesday. Maybe we won't. See what happens.
I think we will. Probably.
Drop a 1 in the comments if you
Pre-Open Championship
next week.
We got to talk golf.
Drop a 1. A 1.
All right. See everybody next time. Goodbye.